Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. And it's Wallace in at power forward. Shot clock at 3, and it's going to be a 3-second call. To the right side. And he's going for the lob. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And Rose has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Gilmore passes to Rose. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. Over Thomas. Rose with the bucket.
This is the range Rose is comfortable from. A point guard who likes firing more from 15 feet than 25.
Thomas passes to Wallace. Here's Lanier. Back to Wallace. Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. Rose against Thomas. The drive by Rose. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game. Good on both. Rose against Thomas. Rose, the pass to Rodman. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line. Detroit with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
They get it back. Lanier. Wallace outside. Pass to Thomas. Down low. And Lanier gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2. Jordan inside. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dumars. It's tipped. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. Now here's Rose. Jordan with a screen on Thomas. Here's Rose. Here's Pippen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Thomas passes to Wallace. To the left side wing. Here's Dumars. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Pistons leading. Hill the pass to Thomas. Over Rose. Thomas outside. To the paint. Clock at 6.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Rodman. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Dumars. Knocks it loose. three is up. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. Pippen pass to Rose. Shot on the wing. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Rose has got 6.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Detroit calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. Love's checked in. Thomas right side. Out to the wing. Driving inside. Phillips. Yep, that one's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Back to Rose. Right wing. Pass to Gilmore. And here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And here are the Bulls now. Following the score by Detroit. Love a screen on Hill. Pippen pass to Love. Now here's Hill. Defense right on him. And Lanier gets it to go.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Gilmore passes to Love. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Butler's checked in for Pippen. And the Pistons making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Bulls leading by 3. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And both free throws good for Jordan. And the Pistons call time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tie?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure. The leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Pass to Love. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pistons trail by 5. Right side Hill. Over Butler. Shot's good by Hill. Here's Rose. He's got 6. Now here's Jordan. They set a pick. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. And Rose has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. On the clock. From deep three-point land. Rebound Detroit. Lanier's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Rose outside. They set the pick. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Bing, the pass to DeBusschere. Here's Bing. Inside, Lanier uses the glass to finish the layup. Lanier's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
From deep, Rose. The Pistons clear it. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to DeBusschere. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
He got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Love. The rebound by DeBusschere. Pistons trail by 4. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Feet out. Rodman with a rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Bing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for Chicago. He put together. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Armstrong in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. From 18 feet away, gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Pippen. To the inside. Here's Noah. Lays it up and banks it in. And Chicago leads by 2.
Well, do I have to say Noah's arc is looking good?
DeBusschere passes to Lanier. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Armstrong. Yet to see a basket. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Pistons ball. Substitution on the court.
And here's Detroit. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Bing. They set the screen. The 3. Noah grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And here's Detroit. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Rodman. Out to the right wing. Dumars knocks down the triple. Dumars has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Stackhouse. And there's the lob. Ooh, it's stolen. Here they come with numbers in transition. Pippen, no good. The Pistons lead by 3. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. To the paint.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And Detroit making a change here. Hill's checked in. Can they get it? Deflected! And they'll keep possession. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Sloan. Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Check by Hill. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Bing. Sloan pulls it in. Bulls trail by 5. Over to the wing. Out to Rose. There's the three. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Here's Dumars. Again, the Pistons score. Chicago with the ball. Rose, the pass to Pippen. Back to Rose. The rebound by Detroit. Lanier's got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Bing. Now it's a 6-point Pistons lead.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Sloan. Here's Pippen. For 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Sloan. Still no points. Rose outside. And the three-pointer goes.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. He's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Pass to Hill. Here's Bing. Guarded by Rose. Here's Dumars. There's the drive. There's the block. And he gets it back. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Sloan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Outside, Hill. Here's Dumars. Sloan pulls it in.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pippen, pass to Rose. Here's Noah. Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Check by Hill. Pippen, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Rose. 19 points in the game. They get it back to the wing, right side. Sloan. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Pistons leading. Here's Dumars. Goes back up. And Lanier gets it to go. Lanier's got 12 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Sloan, the pass to Rose. Here's Sloan. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Hill. Here's Dumars. He's got 5. Here's Lanier. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Sloan gets it to go.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Rodman. No points so far. Here's Hill. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And Detroit leads by 2.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Rose outside. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Rose has got 12 points now in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Outside, Hill. And that one is hammered home. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Pippen. From downtown. Bing with the rebound. Sloan's gone 2 of 5 tonight. And here is Hill. Here's the floater. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one. So it's Chicago now. Pass to Rodman. Here's Rose, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Thomas, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. There's 1:54 left in the first half of this one. 6 to shoot. Hill, the pass to Lanier. Here's Dumars. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Jordan against Thomas. Rose outside. Back to Jordan. Pass to Rodman. Oh, from deep. The shot won't fall. Left side, Hill. Thomas outside. And here is Hill. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Rose. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Rose has got 26 points.
So gifted close to the rim. Rose also possesses a tremendous understanding of when to go with the floater. And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. Floats one. Rose can't connect. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Dumars. He's got 5. Thomas up top. On the take. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for Chicago. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. And it's Hill in at the 3.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And he gets that one. Gilmore's got his first points of the game.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Pass to Lanier. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Goes up at the elbow. Jordan misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Thomas misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Jordan's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Hill. It's deflected. And it's Rose penetrating. And he converts the layup. Rose has got 28 points for the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Hill, the pass to Wallace. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Rodman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Rose. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
And the Pistons call time here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Rose finds Jordan. Shakes him. The shake. And there's the rejection. There's a screen. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Pippin's got 5 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Thomas passes to Hill. Fades back. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Let's go with a 3. Pippen, no good. The Pistons trailing. Thomas outside. Shoots it from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Thomas has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
From deep, Rose sends it home from 3-point land.
And the level of creativity that Rose has, I mean, just showing it all off in the pick and roll.
Back to Thomas. Down low. Oh, it's stolen away. Rose with it, and it's Thomas picking him up to the middle. Here's Rodman. It's blocked. On the break. 14 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls leading by 3. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. The rebound by Detroit. Hill's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dumars. Outside, Hill. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Here's Gilmore. Tries again. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Chicago leads by 3. Pass to Dumars. Back to Thomas. And it's stolen by Rose. Now here's Jordan. Rose with it. Lanier with the rebound. Left side Hill. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Rose. That one drops for him. Rose has got 35 in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Here's Jordan. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. Lanier with the rebound. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Dumars. Softly drops in the floater. Dumars has got 7.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Rose can't connect. Left side Hill. Wallace outside. Lanier, the pass to Dumars. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. Love is checked in for Chicago. Pistons trail by 5. Outside, Hill. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Timeout called. The Bulls. Here's Gilmore. Back to Love. Pass to Rose. Thomas with a steal. In transition, here they come. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Rose.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
The Bulls on offense. It's a 1-point game. Outside Love. Here's Rose. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Billups. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the screen. Lets it fly. Gilmore grabs the miss. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Jordan. Tipped away. Love. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And it's good for 2. Billups has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Love. Here's Jordan, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Free throw's good. Jordan. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Bing. Out to the right wing. Here's Billups. Butler covering. Billups' shot is off. Bulls leading by 4. Now Butler. Back to Jordan. Lets it go. Yes, on the jumper. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
There's a screen. Here's Stackhouse. 2nd shot opportunity. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw.
4th team foul.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Dumars. He has 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Billups. Butler covering. It's a one-on-one situation. Detroit with a rebound. Lanier's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Dumars. Buries it down low. Dumars has got 9.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
1 second left. That shot missing. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Butler out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Love in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Rose outside. And he lobs it up. Hill with the steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Pass to Dumars. And Detroit again with the bucket. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Rose outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. Crosses over. Pass to Dumars. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. To the wing, right side. Rose, the pass to Love. Here's Rose. Dumars grabs the miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Hill. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Dumars misses. Chicago leading. Pass to Sloan. It's rebounded by Lambier. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Rose outside. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Lambier. That shot off. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Pass to Sloan. Back to Butler. Butler takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt up.
Pistons trail by 5. Hill with a screen on Rose. Pass to Wallace. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wallace has got 9 points now in the second half.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Rose outside. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Inside, Wallace. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter. Rose, the pass to Gilmore. Here's Sloan. Butler taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rose, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
And the Pistons call time here. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Pippen, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Rose.
Dennis Rodman. Second Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Dumars. Shoots from the elbow, and he nails the jumper.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Kept alive. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Stackhouse. Just 4 to shoot. To tie it up. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pippen pass to Butler. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
To the wing on the left. Here's Stackhouse. No good from 11 feet. Bulls leading by 5. From deep, Jordan. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Wallace. Here's Stackhouse. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Jordan the screen. Here's Pippen. Crafty move, and it goes straight through with a swish. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Over to the wing. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Dumars. And it's Chicago with a board. Rodman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Butler. To the right side. Here's Jordan. Here's Pippen from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. And Chicago leads by 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Jordan misses.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Looking to get it going. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Thomas against Butler. Thomas outside. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Bulls making a change here. Rose is checked in. And the switch here also for Detroit. Hill's checked in. And the shot goes in.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening, it capitalizes.
Bulls leading by 10.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. Rose against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Jordan. The rebound by Detroit. It's Thomas on the wing, and it's stolen by Rose.
Get up to throw down.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Chicago now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch.